Oliver was a final-year university student, racing through the rain-soaked streets of Manchester on his bicycle. Today wasn't just any day, it was his most important exam. The one that would decide whether he could finally graduate. Traffic blurred around him, the sky darkened. He had 15 minutes left before the university gates closed. Then he saw it. Near a bus stop, a man in a business suit lay collapsed on the pavement, motionless. People hurried past, glancing briefly, but no one stopped. Oliver slowed. His mind screamed, "Keep going. This exam is your future." But his conscience spoke louder. He slammed on the brakes, dropped his bike, and ran to the man. The stranger was pale, barely breathing. Oliver checked his pulse, weak, but there. He called emergency services, shouting for help, using the little first aid he remembered from a safety course. Rain soaked his clothes, his hands shook, but he didn't stop. Minutes later, the man stirred. Just as the ambulance arrived, Oliver's phone buzzed. The exam had already started. As paramedics lifted the man onto a stretcher, the stranger grabbed Oliver's hand and whispered, "Thank you. You saved my life. I won't forget this." Oliver forced a small smile, even as his heart sank. That night, lying awake, he wondered if he had just thrown away his future. 3 days later, a letter arrived. The letter had read, "Wellington and Co. Holdings." The man Oliver saved was Harold Wellington, a company chairman. The letter explained everything and ended with unexpected words. "I've spoken to your university. They've agreed to arrange a special makeup exam." Oliver could barely believe it. The following Monday, a black car picked him up and took him to London. Harold greeted him personally. "You saved my life," he said, "and I won't thank you with words alone." They talked for hours. Then Harold made him an offer. "If you pass your exam, an internship at my company is yours." Oliver passed the exam with flying colors. Months later, he walked into Wellington and Co. as an intern. Within a few years, he rose through the ranks, respected not just for his intelligence, but for his integrity. And whenever people asked how his life changed so suddenly, Oliver would simply say, "Because that day, I chose a human life over an exam." And as Harold once told him, "You didn't lose your future that day, Oliver. You just met it sooner than expected."